Abu, Bomber quarterback. Who's starting in week 1 next year?
Oh, it's working.
Can we just get through the parade?
Nope. We're tap dancing here while we bring on Micah Awe.
Blow it up and start all over again?
Okay, let me back up the truck. First, we got to decide who the coach is going to be.
Yeah.
The GM, Kyle Walters, has a year left on his deal. Clearly, he's not going anywhere. He'll probably get an extension this offseason, and well, he should. Osh, who you've been singing his praises for years.
He's a great leader.
Is he back in Winnipeg or is he going to Toronto?
Unless he wants to go to Toronto. That's what I mean. Like, if he goes, then, I don't. Let's get through the.
What, have you talked to him?
No, but
nobody's watching. It's just us. Nobody's.
No, I don't have anything to say.
No, I know.
No, I didn't.
Dave Naylor and Farhan Lalji were talking about on TSN. You and I both saw it this morning when it comes to the quarterbacking situation that, they're going to start negotiations with Matt Nichols.
Yes,
and it's going to start right away. He's supposed, with the shoulder injury, supposed to be ready to go for the start of camp. So that's where it starts. I think that there's going to be some interest in Zach Collaros too, but of course there still is the injury concern. That's going to be there, and it's going to be incentive-laden deal, like whether in games played, but. His guarantee now goes up from where it was the beginning of this year because he's won a Grey Cup and he's shown that he doesn't need a lot of time. He's valuable no matter how much he gets on the field. And then Chris Streveler too. And they said, don't even, let's not forget he might make the opportunity to go try his luck in the NFL. And we're talking about a guy who couldn't throw the football in the CFL and a guy, who couldn't do that, but the dual threat quarterbacks become pretty valuable, but even a guy who can run. And why is the name slipping my mind? The backup in New Orleans who has played
Teddy Bridgewater.
No, not Bridgewater. It's a young guy. I don't know if he's a rookie.
Number 7 or whatever his name is. Yeah.
He's played time at tight end. He's played time at slot. He's played time in the backfield running and time at quarterback. A guy who can play all these positions, a real athlete. And that's where they could see Streveler maybe having some value in the NFL. So that window is going to be open for him.
See, I don't see him as an NFL at all, but I do see him as that valuable backup quarterback and can do all those other things. I don't see him as a starting quarterback. I don't think he can throw the ball downfield consistently, and you can only run that wildcat stuff so often. You can game plan against it. You can only surprise someone with a surprise.
Like in the Grey Cup when he's in there, and it was Paul LaPolice gets credit. He surprised everybody by throwing for a first down. Like that surprised people that he threw the football.
Yes, right. And then that's
as a starting quarterback, you can't do that.
He's not a starting quarterback, and they shouldn't give him starting quarterback money. So I would go with Nichols, just Collaros with the head thing, as well as I don't think Collaros is a team. I don't want to say that because I think he's the best quarterback of the three, but I wouldn't put him on a bad team. I wouldn't want to build a team around him.
Yeah. If they're blowing it up, he's not your guy.
He's not the guy. Nichols is the guy. He's better. He's going to win you more games as a game manager, and I don't mean that as a bad way. So to answer your question, I would see Nichols there, but I don't see Harris in the backfield. I don't see Streveler coming back there. O'Shea's a big question.
Twice you've said blow them up. Are they blowing up the Winnipeg Blue Bombers after winning a Grey Cup for the first time in 3 decades?
Who's their best player?
Apparently Andrew Harris.
Could they have won the Grey Cup last year or the year before? Yes, they could have. Like
why wouldn't you want him? He was the MVP of the Grey Cup.
You have about 2-3 years worth of window to win, and they've been in the window. This is the door is closing. So yeah, you can go on another year. Andrew, I don't want to get into steroids and all that other stuff, but let's get into it. He's 33 years. How old is he?
32?
Okay.
I thought I'd have to
Okay, let's list all the 33-year-old running backs that are not named Adrian Pedersen that have done well ever in anything. Go. And that's the end of our list. So, yeah,
he's the greatest Canadian player of all time in CFL history. I think he's got a little gas left.
Well,
in the tank.
George Reed was pretty good, too.
He's not Canadian. But I said Canadian.
Well, I don't care. I'm still playing George Reed as running back, but not today.
Yeah, well, he's not George Reed.
He is George Reed. I just saw him. I talked to him.
Andrew Harris is not George Reed.
I know, but George Reed's 90 years old.
So what would George get now? 1,000-yard season? He's 82.
I'm just
saying.
Or
80.
I'm just saying. Andrew Harris is going to be 33 next year, 34. Can he have one more year? Yes. What I would rather see them do is start bringing in some younger guys and building up.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.